Okay, so today we're gonna be doing some sick mods to this, some slow mods. We're gonna make this try to look cool on a real tight budget, because this is going to the scrapoo anyways eventually, so I got some good stuff, so let's check the trunk, shall we? Damn. First things first, some other parts. We replace this. We have some holes, I replace that. We have some speakers, a radio, maybe we'll install that. Then I got some sticker bomb wrap from Bulgaria because it was cheaper. I buy stuff off eBay from Bulgaria. Very sketchy, but quality stuff. Got a heat gun to install it. Got a squirter. Got some brake fluid because we need to replace that. Brake line wrenches. We also got some yellow fog light foil, so we're gonna do all of that. And I think first we're gonna do the brakes because it's really terrible. The brakes are shot, it barely stops. So .4 change yearly. Yeah, I think this is pretty much brake fluid for 91 years. Oh yeah, look at this nice little repair. What a beautiful car. Got our special grasshopper on our Skoda. We're gonna call this hoopty the grasshopper because grasshoppers live in it, of course. Now we're gonna jack it up and wheel off, and then we gotta suck all the brake fluid out of the reservoir and put some new one in, flush this shit, and it's gonna be good. Gonna use our OEM wrench, not that fake aftermarket shit, to unbolt this. Look at this cap, it's melted. The brakes probably exploded all the wheel bearing and it melted the shit, so yeah. I already done this one. Oh yeah, like a boss. So yeah, this is the status of our brakes, and the brake rotor is completely shot, burnt and destroyed. Look at this. And the brake pads, there's a lot of brake pad left, but I think the brake just spanked the fuck out of it, so no wonder this doesn't stop. But the brake fluid is also heinous, so we're gonna do that. All the other joints and the other shit still looks good, so it's alright for now. Yeah, we wanted to change the brake fluid, but then I checked the brake hose, and first off up here, oof, and then down here, oof, that's not okay. just leave it at that, just put the wheel back on and let's do some other things, because I don't want to die. And I still might, because I'll drive this home anyways. So
you still have that brake on the back?
Yeah, of course. I can downshift. Oh yeah, the clutch is spanked too, so whatever. So we're gonna do other things. I think we're gonna wrap this fender right now, because it's up in the air, it's gonna be easy. We just need to first remove the blinker. Okay, we cut this to size, so it's gonna fit over. We're gonna have to add a little patch here because it's not tall enough. But hey, this was budget, so.
Thank goodness. Thanks, Mom. Thank goodness.
So after like an hour of fuckery with this thing, I think I finally wrapped it. It's pretty good, a little tear here, but other than that, maybe a slight mistake with the water. But yeah, I just used a lot of heat, a lot of like pressing it in, because this edge, it was insanely hard to do good. Also Bulgarian stuff, so whatever. But it looks pretty damn awesome. Had to put some extras down here, but from this far away you can't even tell it's been put together, so it did it really well around this corner. A few bubbles here, but fuck 'em, you can't see it from here. But this is pretty awesome. We have some leftovers, we'll use that. Now we're gonna do something with the front. We need to do the fog lights yellow, and then we'll see what else happens. Got the fogs out, it's pretty easy. You just need to pop out like one side and then slide it out, unplug it. Got them here. Czechoslovakian fog lights. Got some yellow foil. I'll slap it on. So I've been doing some work on the Skoda today. What I did was I actually cleaned it out, vacuumed it out, went over everything with a rag, and damn, it looks pretty decent actually now. It's not even bad, but still got windows to do, cause look at this nasty shit. People were smoking in here, so yeah, it still stinks, but whatever. Now we have this multimeter, and we're gonna try to wire in a stereo, because, well, you can see the ghetto setup here. So I think there's 2 wires for the speakers, and then there's 2 for the power for the radio, and then there's this antenna. So once I figured out the power, we're gonna start soldering some stuff. I have a radio in the trunk, so let's hope this works. Show you a quick way how to get a wire in a radio if you have a hoopty like this and all the wiring is messed up. So first you need your speaker wires, of course this one's from this side, and then there's one from this side. Then you'll need constant 12 volt and negative. We have one of these here, I'll measure it just with a multimeter. And then we also have the antenna, of course. And then we also have the switch 12 volts, so when you turn on the ignition, you're gonna get 12 volts and the radio is gonna start, so when you turn off the car, of course, it's gonna stop. So that's pretty simple. You just find the wiring pin out for the harness for the radio. I have this bit here all chopped up, and I'll just twist the wires on, solder them, whatever. We're gonna try it out. So pretty easy. Find the pin out. Like this green, yellow and white and silver wires are speakers, then yellow is power, and black is ground, and red is another power. So just go by the pin out. It's pretty easy. Alright, got this wired in. Ghetto, just quick, insulated just so it don't spark anything. Now I also need to change this fuse because it's blown here, which goes to the radio and a couple other things. Okay, we got a fresh fuse in for the radio and stuff. Now we'll switch on ignition. Hopefully nothing burns to the ground. Let's see. We got ignition there. Oh my god, we have radio set up. No? Let's see if this bumps. Radio, yes, please. Oh yeah! I want the AC/DC back. Yes, it works! Yeah! Okay, enough fuckery. Now we just need to solder this together, insulate, shove it in there, make it kinda solid so it doesn't fly around, or if I break so I don't get it in the face. And, but yeah, works mint, so it's pretty good. Ghetto stereo install. Alright, so here it is, finished product. Our radio shoved into the hole. I jammed some styrofoam behind there so it's held in place, because this was never meant to have a radio. So you turn the key, you get the power, and the radio turns on, and that's it. Awesome. How to fix your Skoda door dents. Take off the panel, put a piece of wood in there. Working, so gotta move it around a little bit. So yeah, here's the brake disc. I took the brakes apart on this hoopty thing because, well, look at the brake lines. That's extremely dangerous. Even though I like my hoopties hooped out, I like not to die in this death trap. So new brake lines. These were like $10, so that's pretty good. Lots of rust. I'm gonna have this rotor skim down, replace the brake lines, brake fluid, and we're gonna be good. I got my rotor resurfaced. You should replace burnt discs, but we're on a budget, so this is mint. What a mess. But brakes bled, works good, so let's clean this stuff up. Old line's trash. Here's the finished product of today's work. Budget rising, modding out this Skoda. So we did yellow fog lights, they look awesome. We did the sticker bomb JDM Fender. Turned out pretty good, like a couple bubbles here and there, but And then I also did black on the mirror things, the mounts, because they were rusty. I also did it on the back here on this, so that's pretty mint. I also tried out the wheels, tested the wheels I've had for a while. We just need to sandblast them and paint them a color. Tell me what you think. I think they're pretty awesome, so we're gonna put those on. And I wanna paint them like gunmetal silver, like Volk T37s, something like that. So write a comment what you think. And that's it for today. Just some cheap mods, and we definitely need to cut the springs. So now for a mandatory awesome montage of the Skoda.